let's get. Oh, that is very tough. Oh snap! This is tough.
That's your microphone?
That's me.
Hello?
Talk into it.
Talk into. Oh. That's real. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Hello.
How we doing? We're live.
We're live. Hi guys.
How you doing?
Tap
everybody.
tap in.
Welcome to Embrace Dreams, the podcast. As you can see, we're in our normal area.
A little different.
So I know, clap it up, guys. We have moved. We are at CMP Radio, cmpradio.net. It is an independent radio station in Chester, Pennsylvania, with a value on community. So we're so happy to be here today. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Look, I'm cheesing.
I'm hyped too, man. I'm like, look at us, man.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Another thing, guys, we are live. So if you are seeing this right now, we're here right now, live. And with that being said, welcome to Embrace Dream, the podcast. I'm your host, Tamia.
I'm TJ the Kid.
It's the king with the dream. Semaj. What's up, y'all? I'm hyped. Like, I can't even stop. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm hyped.
It's an exciting feeling. It's an exciting feeling.
It is.
Just like thinking that if you guys didn't know, where we used to film was at Lincoln University. We was in our academic building basement, and now we're at a radio station. I'm gonna say that again. We moved from a academic building basement to a radio station.
That's big
Give
stuff.
that a round of applause. Yes.
Yo, somebody tag Cutwater. Tag they
Sponsor.
tag they Instagram, tag their YouTube, whatever they got. Just tag them. Get their attention. Tell them we need some real sponsors because, yeah.
Now we're gonna do what we do best. Go ahead, the king behind the dream. Go ahead.
Uniform check.
Uniform
check. Let's do it. Man, I came with the official uniform. Y'all already know I came militant. Like, all black is a new day. You know what I'm saying? I had to come correct. Like, I refuse. You know what I'm
We
saying?
want to do a new challenge. I want y'all to drop in the comments, in the chat, anywhere. How many times have Semaj wear his militant uniform?
3 times. 3 times, 4 times.
If you guess correctly, you get a round of applause.
That too.
Yeah, Amy, what you got on?
You know, I got on the Embrace Dreams hoodie. One of the classics, so I never used to sell. You know, might get back to it. Just let us know what you're thinking.
And me, I'm wearing Embrace Dreams like always. I have on the label shirt, the blue one. Shop the label shirt, $30. Embrace Dreams, right? You guys ready? I'm really excited. You guys ready?
Before we get into it, we also had these colorways on the table too. We got the green and gray, black and red, and then we have the white and blue. Make sure you go look at our website, see what we got going on.
Shop Embrace Dreams.
Shop Embrace Dreams.
Shop now.
I can go now?
You can go now. Go ahead.
Okay, dream for thought.
Dream for thought.
I have a question. My question is, if you can feel one emotion for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Joy.
I was gonna say that. That's an easy.
I'm
answer.
sorry. I feel like that's an easy answer.
Yeah.
Only because, like, bro, like, I don't want to ever feel no upset, hurt, and this sadness, being depressed. Like, I don't want to feel none of that. Like, I already, like, nobody wants to feel none of that. Like, come on, Chad. Like, y'all know, like, nobody wants to feel hurt, lonely, depressed, this, that, and the third. Like, all the negative emotions that we all know today, like, nobody wants to feel that. So, like, of course, I want to be either joyful, happy, excited, like something of a good emotion. Like, if I could choose one, I can't really put my hand on it, but I know for a fact one of the positive ones, I would for sure.
So let me add, you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So mine would be between happiness or love, because I feel like there's two different aspects. Because like love is more so like, I don't know. When you happy, you could be happy about anything. But when you like feel like some type of love, then it's just like
You could be happy about everything.
you can be happy. I'm happy. I found a penny on the ground. You feel me? But when it comes down to like love, you start realizing people's real intention and start like resonating with you more.
So follow up. Do you guys think, so something told me I knew you guys would say like a positive emotion, like happiness. I didn't think love. That was actually good.
Yeah.
They both were good. But do you think like if you lived your whole life with just positive attitudes, positive emotions, could you truly live your whole life? Like, is that genuine? Is that moral to only have happiness?
I feel like it's not realistic because no matter what, you're going to experience some type of hurt. But at the same time, like, I do feel like you need them type of emotions just so you can get to the better one, so you know that you got it good. Because if you just feeling like happiness all your life, that's why famous people, they be going through it in their head because all they have is like all they think about is what they have instead of like realizing like what other people don't have, and then they start thinking like I have a bad life because my parents don't care about me and stuff like that. But that's because they haven't felt that hurt yet, or they haven't been at the bottom. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
I feel like for me, I thought of this question because I was watching Inside Out. Y'all seen Inside Out?
With 1 or 2?
I was watching 2,
Okay.
but then I watched 1.
Okay.
So then I got the question from 1, but it started because I was watching 2.
I don't think I've seen 2 yet.
So it don't matter. Did you?
Is
see
it good?
1?
It's good.
It's really.
I
good.
seen 2. I mean, I seen 1.
You need to watch 2. Yeah. 2 is for the.
I meant to like been watch it, but I just never got to it.
Yeah,
I wanted to go to the movies for it, but I just never went.
It's on Disney Plus now.
Interesting.
But I was watching that, and it made me realize. I don't know if you saw in the first one, you realize you need sadness in order to be happy, like you just said. Yeah. So I feel like if you don't have the other emotions, even though I said if you can only live with one, how would you be able to interact with others? Because you're feeling happiness, this person feeling sad, you like, just be happy. Because you don't know how they feel. Yeah. On top of that, so my answer to the question would be, if I could feel one emotion for the rest of my life, I would feel curiosity.
Curiosity?
Curiosity. Hair on my lip?
There we go.
What is it? I would feel curiosity. I would feel curiosity because I want to be able to still explore and learn and grow. Yeah. And I feel like trying to cheat the question, I'll be able to explore the other emotions.
Okay.
Be able to learn. So I feel like if you're just happy all the time, you don't.
But I didn't see that emotion though.
That is an emotion though. Curiosity?
Did you see curiosity on the first one?
Wait. I didn't say it had to be an inside out thing.
Okay.
I was just saying like all these emotions. Sure. If I could feel one for the rest of my life, which one would I want to be?
I feel you. Okay.
Curiosity.
That's
I want to be curious. I want to be able to learn more.
But that's good. I feel like everybody should be curious. That's like
Thank you, Tamika. I think it's Tamika. That's what it says. I can't say. But thank you. You're going to try to have a good show. We live right now. Just stay tuned. We here. Talk to us.
Man, I feel like curiosity is a great answer just because like it's important to when you're a kid, you're curious, you start learning the world.
So what happens when you figure everything out?
When you start figuring everything out,
I don't feel like you ever feel it.
Yeah, nobody know everything. Everybody like they all depend on somebody to get an answer, or they try to find the answer themselves.
There's always something new to figure out.
Yeah. Always,
that gives anxiety.
It is. This world is scary.
Anxiety.
Go ahead, keep singing it.
Taking over me.
Can we get to the part of the dance?
Oh my God, be for real. Anyway, man. Yeah, no, I don't know. Curiosity, that's a little crazy. That's what just no, man.
It's a great emotion. When you're curious and you keep asking questions, you never realize how much like you're actually growing. Like, you going through emotions as you learn new things. Like, you ever learn something new? You be like, wait, I ain't never know that. You're lying. Yeah, so I feel like it gives you the opportunity to still like grow and learn. Like if you stick with happiness, how can you fail and have that motivation to keep pushing?
So what's something that you learned later in life that you feel like you should have known as a kid?
You wanna?
No. Like it's basic. Like it's more of it's something super basic. That's what I'm saying. Like not something that you know you should have known. More so something like, dang, I didn't know this movie was about that or something. And the whole time that was the opposite.
Let me tell y'all one.
What?
And I learned this yesterday. I'm scared to go first, but I'm gonna go anyway, right? I learned how to turn off an iron the other day. I didn't know the iron had an off button. I thought, how do you turn off an iron?
Well, you can unplug it.
Okay, right?
I
thought that's how you turned it off officially.
No.
I want you guys to know I really thought you turned the iron off by just
unplugging
it. I didn't know that. I thought that was just setting temperatures. I didn't know there was.
Yeah, so like when you unplug it, you just let it sit there.
I unplug it, wrap it up, and put it back.
She said
you unplug it
I wrap up
You
the cord.
You don't turn it off. You unplug it.
I don't turn it off. I just unplug it.
And then just go right to the
So
wrapping it up.
I don't wrap it around the iron. I wrap the cord and stick it in the handle.
Okay.
And then I put it back.
I was a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I'm still concerned.
Well, it's like it's not as concerning no more. You know.
Okay, what's something you guys learned?
He said we not finna
What's something
attack
that you guys learned?
Might you go first?
Wait.
What's something I learned? I feel like I should have learned. I don't know.
Oh, you know.
Me, I like mine was like
I don't know.
I learned recently. Like it's just nothing in this world is given to you. So if you have like a victim mindset, then you're just setting yourself up to not getting. Okay, my fault. My alarm came.
Wait, but now I don't like my answer about the iron. You spitting it over here, and I talked about the iron. Go ahead, continue.
But like, if you have a victim mindset, you are setting yourself up. You're going to be 10 steps behind because you are thinking that like everything should be handed to you. When in all reality, like you have to work for everything you got.
Absolutely.
And that's something that I literally just had to learn myself.
Yes. I feel like a lot of times, like when people do that, they were never given the opportunity to. People accept it. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to say blame it on other people, but just as much that people play the victim, there's people that are allowing them to do that.
Exactly.
Like you got to just be like,
yeah, that's hard though. That's hard because when you like it's easy, like it's easier said than done because you can say like why not address it, but at the same time like people with a victim mindset they're very strong minded and it's like you're talking to a wall. You gotta figure out how I'm gonna get through this wall. And like that's
sometimes I like because I have come across a lot of people like this and like even like in friend groups and then you have the rest of us that's just like, well, that's just typical such and such. No, like, no, like, you gotta chill with that. Exactly. So, like, sometimes how to, like, well, based off my experience, how to interact or, like, react to that is just don't react at all. Like, don't respond, don't do nothing. Because they're looking for a reaction. Okay. They're looking for you to accept, like, oh, poor baby. No, like, yeah, stop that.
All right, so did you think of one?
So I learned what ignorant mean late.
Like the definition or okay.
So what did it mean to you?
What?
Because ignorance, it can mean a lot of things.
Oh, so before I knew like what the actual definition was, I used to think it was like just being disrespectful, like not listening to parents and this, that, and the third. But my dad used to always like, I used to just be a bad child sometimes. And he used to just be like, and he would just say, stop being ignorant or whatever. But when he used in the context he used it, he used to use it in the wrong context because, you know, sometimes people use ignorant in a different context and it has a negative type of like, so the first time I seen it, I think I was like in high school. I think I was in 9th grade. And I was like, what does ignorant mean? Because my dad always using that. What does that mean? It was like not pretty much not knowing, just not knowing something. So the next time I got in trouble or whatever it was, or talking back, I feel like I was something, just getting in trouble. My dad, he said it and triggered me. I was like, bro, you don't even know what trigger. I'm talking back. I'm like, you don't even know what ignorant means. Like. Cooking him, like making him, like, and mind you, talking back is just disrespectful. And mind you, my dad, like, I was drawn. So he was like, oh, all right, bet. So he was just quiet because I wasn't wrong. It was just a matter of like, you're not supposed to talk to your pop like that, boy. That was a good John. That was a good John.
Well, I feel like sometimes even being ignorant can be disrespectful because a lot of times people are ignorant and don't know, like, it's not knowing something, but they know that they don't know. So like, they're not going to learn the correct, like. But
that's a type of ignorance. Mm-hmm. So like you got that's willful ignorance, but you also have ignorance of you not knowing. So like you can be not knowing something and then saying something that's really crazy and then be considered ignorant. But like it's all about how you educate yourself in the end of it. But yeah, my question, my dream for thought: do y'all believe in love at first sight?
Not no more.
Not no more. Why is that?
Because it's not true.
It's
not true.
Question: what's love at first sight? Like I first saw you and I'm in love. Like
Well, it's like
That's crazy if you ever believe that was true.
But like
Sorry.
you never know, like, cause sometimes like it's not even just a sight thing. It's like you obviously have to talk to somebody before you know if you love them or not. But like it's more so like when you first encounter them, you feel something, and then like that can like grow into something else.
So can I say this?
Yeah.
I'ma say I believe in it, but I don't trust in it.
Okay.
And I feel like that's how people move. Like, yes, we can acknowledge we had that feeling, but I'm not gonna say I love you or at first sight I loved you until later down we like really in love.
Gotcha.
So I think it is there, but like we don't trust it. And I don't think we should trust it. Like, don't trust it. Like, you don't give your
Don't trust it because it's not true. It's not real. Like, no. Bro.
It could be if you later.
No,
down
when
the
you
road
first
with
see
that
somebody,
person-
I feel like you could be like, dang, like I know for a fact I can see you can see yourself liking this person or having feelings for them down the line. That might be the love at first sight. You might be like, dang, she look good, and I can you just imagine your whole life with that person right then and there before you even meet them. You'd be like, all right, boom. That could be a form of love at first sight. But then once you get to meet them, that could either deteriorate or it could just work in your favor, one or the other.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
if you first interact with them and then you had that feeling, like first like interacting on that type timing and then have that.
No, I'm
feeling,
going off first sight.
Yeah, no,
The first
sight,
time,
absolutely
no,
not.
first time I see you, like the first time I see you, I'm gonna be like, oh, that person might look good, and I'm gonna be like, I can imagine my entire life with them, having kids, getting married, moving, whatever. But if I talk to you and it's not a vibe, that whole love at first sight is right out the window. Which is like, no, I don't. No, love at first sight, no, absolutely not. No. Now that chicken over there that our new producer is using, yeah, man, that looked like love at first sight. That chicken looked like love at first sight, but no, bro, I don't know. Ain't no love at first sight, man.
So like me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an open romantic. You know, I love love. But it's more so like on the aspect like if you want that, if you chase that, like you can find that if you really want to. I know it's like I don't care, but hear me out though. So my question for you, hear me out. My question for you, so if you do, because you start bringing up a point where he's like, if you start talking to him the next day, you can like just not like him the next day and stuff like that. So do you feel like it's a, no, I'm so serious.
Repeat.
Oh, I said something crazy, my fault. But you said.
I was listening.
You was listening?
No.
No, okay. But no, I was saying that like you said something earlier. You was like, what if you in a relationship, like you talked to him the first day, and then the second day you realize like what y'all talking about is not really showing that you love her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No.
Whoever Cash is, sorry, Cash.
But I feel like my next question off of that is, do you feel like you should stick it out with your partner even if you're not feel like your feelings are not there? Or do you feel like it's just time to, like, if you not getting what you want, you should up and leave?
You talking about like off of like first week, like first, or like what you mean? What's
like,
the timeline?
well,
What's
like
the
when you date and when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be trying to figure out who is your partner. That's why I date to marry. So you're trying to figure out who your partner is, right? So would you just give up on that person within that first week, or would you like stick it out and see if this is a habit or if this is something that just is happening right now?
And so if my feelings aren't in it, I'm not gonna continue on. Okay. Especially if I see that the partner, the boy, is into me and stuff like that. No, because then now you going down a path where you can break someone's heart, and you knew from that moment, like, yeah, I'm not feeling this person. Okay. Now, if we feeling each other, and then there's a flaw.
The first conversation.
If there's
I'm gonna be able to tell.
Encounter, and it like turned me off a little bit, I'm not just gonna immediately drop it because that was just one incident. We can work past it. Now, if you start repeating, this I'm not gonna one time. Well, probably 2 or 3 times, but after that, not multiple times. So many times.
Your red flags turn green and yellow.
No. You know how a stoplight has 3 colors. Yeah. You got 3 tries.
Okay.
That was good.
Oh.
3 strikes, you're out. Me.
Yeah. Keep going.
She just used some woman. She just did some like woman thing on
that
you.
Was good,
just like she just flipped that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
She just flipped that whole thing. Like that was
because
ridiculous.
he was trying to play like your green lights turn. No.
She said, "I got something for you though."
Right.
No, like
there's laps in this race.
She got another one. Go ahead.
She cooking you, bro.
Like, seriously. Once the feelings like turn completely off, then like I'm gonna cut you off. I'm not gonna, because I don't like to be strung along. So why would I string someone else along?
I feel you.
Because that's what women do.
Oh. Excuse me.
Women, yes, women do that.
Hurt you. No, it's okay. I don't want to know who.
I was great name.
No, not everyone's the same.
Like, what? You tripping? Listen, women are good for that. Like, they are good at leading on. Bro, women are great for, bro.
I feel like everybody has their own alternative motives. So like
Women.
Everybody though. That's everybody. That's everybody. But they are smarter in certain aspects. They know how to do things differently and get away with stuff more. You know what I'm trying to say?
They sneakier. That's what you just said. That's what you just said, bro. They're sneakier. And it's all right because it's true.
They know how to finesse more.
Or we just don't care that much. Like we just don't care. But when we do find out, it hurt.
Yeah.
It just be like this not something men look for. Like we don't look to be strung along and this, that, and the third. But once we find out we being strung along, we gonna be like, dang, like so this whole little month we've been fake kicking it. You really was just stringing me along or leading.
Well, men do the same stuff. Absolutely.
Men is for a reason.
So okay. So men do it, but it's justified.
Double standard. We talked about this. You know how many double standards in the world there are?
There's a lot.
It's the millions of double standards. Like the one, it's 1,000 double standards. Like I don't like no, and that's just how it is. Women hurt more when they do things relationship wise. I mean, men hurt more when women do things relationship wise.
Yeah, because they don't expect women to do the acts
Exactly.
that they do.
But men have been doing this thing since we all were thought of in this house. Like, are you serious? Like, nobody, like, think about it.
So what is the difference that now, well, even though no one should be doing it, but what's the difference now that women's doing it?
It's 2025.
Like, oh my God.
It's 2025. It's 2025.
But men been doing it since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Nothing new. It's nothing new.
I feel like it just depends on who you're talking to at the end of the day.
Honestly, yeah. But
because like not everybody going to fall into the same category. Some people are different than others.
Men, well, and I do agree. Men are. Sometimes I feel like when men lead or string women along in that regard, it don't be intentional. Most of the time, it don't be intentional. But
men don't intentional string women along.
Intentionally, no. I don't think most of the time it's not intentionally. Sometimes it be intentionally, but most of the time for women.
I can only speak for
always
myself.
stringing along until they figure out what that man can do for them, give them, or whatever, or they going fling on to the next.
Exactly. I can only speak on myself. I know, like me, I'm not the type of person to string people along. So, like I said, it's situational. Like some people, they get a buzz from like that feeling, like having multiple people to talk to. Like it's something like it's a high, right? But I don't know. It just depends on like who you are as a person and what you value.
I mean, I guess, but I feel like men and women both do string each other along, but at the end of the day, women do it more, and then when men do it, it's not intentional. But you do got some dudes out here that will intentionally just be on that. Women are just on that, like they'll string a man along until they figure out if they really like him or not. Just straight like that.
I agree with that.
And they it's just straight like that. They're gonna string us along. And
like y'all definitely not y'all, but like women. I'm sorry.
No, y'all. What you?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Anyway,
situational.
I don't know, but I would sit here and say that. Yeah, y'all. Yes, you are a woman. Okay. You are a woman.
I am. But
so how you? So you're not going to defend women?
I am. We don't.
And y'all string men along.
No, not all of us. Just like not all men. There's some people who do, there's some people who don't. But like, I just feel like y'all making it seem like the women like doing this big bad thing. Like everyone does it.
I feel like y'all. Okay, be honest. Y'all
but
don't
it's
keep.
bad.
Y'all don't keep options.
Who? Women
Yeah.
do keep options. Do I keep options?
Okay.
No, I don't have time.
Men only keep the options that are willing to keep him.
So what if women doing the same thing?
Women are doing that.
They doing it differently though. They picking the options.
We are taking what options that choose us.
You?
That choose us. Like granted, I might go talk to 3 women, and two of them. No, wait. I'm using a number as an example, but I might go talk to 3 women, and one of them curve me, and 2 of them say, "All right, he cute. I'll give him my number, or whatever." Perfect. Those are my 2 options, only because they chose.
So think about this though. Okay, that one curved you, but then ultimately one of the 2 is gonna pick you, and you're gonna have to curve the other. So you in the same predicament as.
But hold on, you gotta think about
Just
it.
because you got
They're
curved
going to
first,
still
but
string
some
me
of them, they
along
got
until
curved
they're going. But mind you, now it's back to stringing along. They're both going to string me along until one of them figure out whoever figure out what they want or can get from me first.
But
That's
then
who's
at
going to
that
string me along.
Once you go with the one that chooses you based off your wording, you done strung the other one along. Because what if that girl was going to choose you as well?
What if she
gonna do? What you gonna do?
It don't like men
Okay.
never and it hardly ever goes that way because men
No, that's just
never
how you
really
see it, 'cause you're the man.
have the super. Unless you're a man with money, honestly, unless you really got it like that, you don't get to choose. You don't. You just simply don't. Like a regular dude on the street with a regular 9 to 5 cannot choose. He can't. He can come at all the girls he wants, but he cannot choose. He has to wait for them to be like, all right, I'm gonna mess with him. Sure. That's still that, bro. They might have just been like, I'm cute. They might be like, oh yeah, I'm cute. I'm gonna give him my number, and still not even text me back when I text him. That's stringing me along. Why would you even give me your number? Because you was having fun.
Okay, let's put it into perspective though. Because some girls, they give out their numbers because they're scared. Because you ever heard?
Well, yeah.
Like, because you never know what like somebody might do.
But do I come off intimidating?
Do before the number.
But no, you never know. Yeah, no, because like people die from that before. Like, so like you always want to like be careful how you like reject somebody because somebody might get mad. They might throw a rock at your head. I heard about that. Like they really be drawn. Like I promise you. But like so in that aspect, like when I was in a relationship and people were coming up to my girl, she would literally tell me about every single interaction. But it was like I saw that on the daily. So would you feel like if that happened to your situation, if like when you get in one or if you in one, do you feel like that would make a difference or no?
Repeat that again, bro.
People hollering at your girl?
Trying to talk to my girl?
Talk to your girl.
Repeat that.
I forgot how I was getting there.
Yeah, you basically said there's been times when your girl has told you when you was in a relationship, your girl has told you that men was asking for a number, and she tell you about the incident. So how do you feel based on that?
Yeah, like
I'm gonna be like, I'm an asshole. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, so did you give him your number? Like,
then she said, yeah, what you doing?
I'm like, you playing or you dead ass? Because like, I was playing, but because I will hope that the obvious answer is no, I didn't, and I should trust you enough to be like. Even though I asked that question, I should have already in the back of my head, yeah, she ain't giving her a number. I'm just messing with my girl. I should not be able to not play with my girl. Yeah. So it'd be like, okay, I feel you. So did you give me a number? Yeah, I'm be like, you serious? Are you not? She be like, oh no, I'm just messing with you. Okay, are you playing? You playing back around? So, but mind you, I gotta be able to trust her that when she say some smart shit like that, I gotta hope that she actually playing because. Again, I could be strung along. She really can be.
So, with that being said, like just personally, are y'all the type to like joke like that in a relationship? Mm-hmm. I know I get mad. I'm not gonna lie.
I play like that. I play like that. I don't care.
Unless I really know you're joking, but no, I might tell a joke, but you ain't gonna tell a lie.
I play like that. No, I play like that.
You said I play like that.
I play like that.
Me, it depends. It's on the mood, but sometimes yeah, sometimes nah.
Flirt with your mom in front of you.
Wait,
play with me.
What you say?
Like, don't play with me. I'm like, hey mom, how you doing? Okay. Hey Miss Jackson. What? I'm going right at her. You gonna be like, bro, that's her mom. I'm gonna be like, I know that's what she gonna look like when she get older. Like, I'm cool. That's fine with me.
What's your dream for thought, Maj?
What you thinking?
All right, so it goes back to like in a relationship type situation. Do y'all think women have game?
Why is everything about?
Honestly, yeah. Sometimes.
No,
Sometimes.
no.
You haven't met one. I promise.
Well, actually, no. I have no. I mean, let me not sit here and say no. I lied. Some women have confident women have game, and most women ain't confident to go go talk to a nigga. It's just straight like that. Yeah, nah.
Because I
all depends on the type of. All depends on the woman.
Yeah, I met people who like had that strong confidence, and I'll be like, "Dang, you like toe to toe with me right now. Like it's making me feel like I gotta be on my toes." But
does that make you feel intimidated?
No, it's not intimidating. It's fun. Like it's more so of a like exciting feeling because it's just like, all right, I'm not doing all the work. It's like reciprocated. Like you feel me?
Bro, yeah. But yeah, women don't really got game. Like they be scared the whole time. Like
no, there's some out here who.
No, I know. Trust me, I've seen some bold woman. She be like, walk up to you, tap you on your shoulder hard, be like, yo, you cute. You got a girlfriend? Huh? Where you come from?
There's a bunch of, yeah.
You ever got catcalled? I got catcalled in Puerto Rico.
Wait, like, for real?
Yeah. They was up
like,
the car. Yeah, so serious.
Like, who?
Yeah.
So question, okay. How did you know they were talking to you? What if it was like, you knew it was a woman?
It was a woman. They put the head out the car. They was like,
okay.
Yo, boy with the blue shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they said it in Spanish, and I only knew what blue meant.
So all you heard
but
was...
all my friends are Hispanic, though. So, like, they all told me, like, bro, yeah.
And how did you react?
They drove off. They went too fast.
How would you have reacted if the car stopped?
How would I have? I don't know. That's scary because it's a different state inside. You know, they switched that to a state, but it's a different state. So I don't know. It's far out. So it's like it's a different country, low key in my eyes. But what?
Puerto Rico, you said?
Rico. Yeah, because it's in the United States. It's one of the
part of the United States. It's United States territory.
But like it wasn't always like.
Did you not know that?
I knew that. I knew that. So, I knew that. It's a territory, right?
Yeah, it's a territory.
Okay. I knew that.
Listen. All right, so my question for you is, as a man being catcalled, it's a weird feeling because you don't really understand. I don't understand it for real. So when you get catcalled, is it more so like intimidating for you, or is it like a?
So me personally, I don't like being catcalled like that. I think that's disrespectful.
Why?
Because like, what was like? Come on. First of all, I have anxiety. You were giving me anxiety. I'm embarrassed. And like, you could have just like that's crazy. Okay. Like, it's like I'm not a cat. Like.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm not a cat. I'm a person. Come to me. I find it as a level of disrespect.
So like, it's just getting your attention. I feel like catcall is just the phrase I was using. I'm not.
Yeah, no, but no, seriously. Yeah. I feel like even like with the name of it, like you see how it's disrespectful. Yeah. Like you're calling me like, yo, shawty in the like. First of all, I'm a young woman.
What if you are?
If you just needed my attention, you could have came up to me.
What if they say, yo, girl in the white and blue pants?
What am I supposed to say? Yes. Yeah. Like no, like Just for what? Let me holler at you? Like, speak English.
Ma.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same way, like, on social media when you call people fine shit and stuff like that. I don't like that.
Oh, I hate that shit.
What is this generation of... we're in this generation. This new town...
No. No, this is YN slang. This is for sure YN slang. We just young enough to adapt to it. That's the only difference because No, you're a YN. I just missed the cutoff. I'm the year that they cut off.
And I'm old.
Yeah, like I barely make the cut of not being a YN. You're a YN. You were born in 2003. Like, I don't care. She is a YN, Lord nigga.
Me personally, I know my name not Tamia, but I wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
Anywho,
wait, y'all get out of that. Wait a minute.
But no, women don't got game. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. Well, most women don't got game. They just scared. Like, come up, say hi. What's your name? Where you from? You're cute.
Question: do you guys catcall women?
No, I don't do that.
No.
Why?
Cause like I'm more.
It feel weird.
I feel like it's a demeanor.
No, me is just like you got one line to catch somebody's attention. After that, you lost it.
Exactly, and the first thing you say, "Hey yo, with the blue and white pants." Yeah. I'm about to go change my pants.
Scare me. Yeah. Scare me.
So it's like I always think like, all right, what can I say right now that can catch your attention and make you wanna like talk to me for the rest of the night?
Scare me. Scare me.
See, I would laugh in your face. That's how
No.
you really talk?
Screw me.
Yeah, man. Screw me. Shit on flow.
He said he missed the cutoff. I'm starting to rethink that.
Me and like,
No, I missed the. No,
y'all was born the same year as last time I checked.
No, I'm a little older.
Oh.
Yeah.
bro, you were born.
I said a little older. I'm like a month older. I just missed the
I
cutoff.
said,
No, you're
I said
9
year.
months.
Wait,
You're
what
not-
year were you born?
He's born 2000.
So were you.
I know.
9 months though.
I said year.
Okay, but 9 months.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't say
Another
9
year.
9 months is a whole nother year.
Yeah. It's football. We go by football years.
You know what? I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not. This my
It's
last
crazy.
time.
That's how I remember life a little bit. I'd be like, dang, okay, this was in the 2008. Okay, this is the beginning of 2008. Okay, so this happened prior to that. When I look at pictures, yeah, but still a year. Women don't got game only cause like I just
So let me circle to.
yeah, like I want to talk about this because like I was like I've had female friends, right? They'll be like, "Oh, he cute. Who did it?" I'm like, everything you just asked me, why didn't you just go ask him? Yeah. I'm like, that's all. Everything you just said, wanted to know, ask. You literally could have walked up and asked him, like. Exactly. Like you gonna be staring at me the whole time in a party. I'm not paying you no mind. So once I do look at you and we locking eyes, it's like, all right now, like I'm not the type to shoot at women. Like, so you just look good. You just look good from across the.
Oh, you talk about like come at women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like all men come at women. It's just they might not do it often, but all men come at women. Okay. But yeah, just come say everything you want to know. What's your name? Where you from? Who you here with? Why are you here?
Well, but a lot of times, like, even though there are women who have game, who are confident enough to go and shoot their shot, there are some men who don't like that, who see it as intimidation or like that's something they're supposed to do. Like,
if a girl came up to you, how you feel? I'd be like, all right. Like,
that's y'all.
Me?
Y'all not the only men on this world.
But like, what is wrong?
We talk about us. We talk about us.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, like it take the pressure.
Shit, I finally get the option if I want to string you along or not. Like, shit, I now I actually get to choose. Yeah. I genuinely get to choose now. That's all. Men want the option to choose the same way women.
Men.
No, okay. That's not what we saying. Dude, you gonna get curved. We don't like. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, men sometimes like if you shoot in they DMs first. Like it's just if you want us, say something. Like, all right, the liking the story or whatever. That's a sign, but it's like, it's not, all right, bro. Like you like my story first, and I liked yours back. DM me. Obviously, I liked your story back. And you and I ain't liking a happy birthday, and I'm liking the one when you in the bikini when you went on that trip 2 years ago and like in this and that. Like, come on, bro.
Through the highlights.
Like exactly, I'm liking the highlights. I'm in the highlights for the close friends. I can see that. Come on, bro.
See, now that's crazy. I just DM me. You went through my highlights and you could have just DM'd me.
No, I'm saying you probably did that.
I ain't liking your bikini pic.
You got a bikini pic? I'm just making sure. I'm concerned.
You follow me on Instagram? Do you follow me on Instagram?
I'm just concerned.
I got my face.
I don't know if you have like a close
friend
me, story, like you just have it for, you know.
Yeah, whatever. You're in my close friends.
But like, you know,
what are you talking about?
You can edit people out a certain story.
Wait, boom boom ching.
Anywho, man, this is ridiculous. Now,
you scared me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't have no bikini pic, but in general, like I was talking, damn, I mean, I did. I really did forget because you just said something stupid.
You talking about highlights going through bikini pics?
Yeah, women, shoot y'all shot. If you like, and just say what's up. Say what's up in the DM. All he gonna do is say what's up back. Exactly. That's all he gonna do. So
he might say some other stuff too.
He was like what's up. He was like,
really say shoot. What's up with you?
Get him glow.
Get him.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
Darren Brace Dreams?
Darren Brace Dreams.
Okay, guys, now we're going to turn it over to the part of our show for Darren Brace Dreams, is where people submit questions and we give them advice based off of it. So today we have a submission. Someone asked, what is your advice on running a business with your friends? Who said we were friends? No, I'm playing.
Okay, that was
I love
crazy.
y'all so
that
much.
was crazy.
I'm playing. Go ahead.
I'll hope.
I feel like the biggest thing is like, yeah, like you're more comfortable with your friends, but making sure that business is always the main focus. So like it's good to do it because you are able to communicate more freely with your friends, but it's also can get distracting at times when you start losing focus. So it's also important to make sure that you stay on top of your game. What you think, Mach?
I don't know, bro.
Me, I love it. So you guys are like my family. I feel like you need to establish who are your true friends.
Exactly.
And like, they can't just be your friends. They have to make sure you picking the friends that got the mindset like you.
Exactly.
Like, although we're 3 different people, we have the same mindset. Now, we bring 3 different areas to Embrace Dreams, and I really like that. But, like, at the same time, we made sure, like, well, Semaj made sure that these were people who I see are grinding, and no matter what, they're going to put the business first, right, when it comes down to it. You got to know how to separate friendship with business. And a lot of times people don't know how to do that.
Exactly.
A lot of times people don't. So just make sure you got to establish. Don't make it, oh, I'm running a business with my friends. No, these are people in my life that know have the same grind that I have, and we can do so much more with that. And that's how I feel like you should go when it goes to choosing the people you working with when you have the option to choose.
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, like identifying who you know, who are your true friends. All I know is like I just started Embrace Dreams, and then when I did it, I just like I knew what my goal was. Just everybody surrounding me, I just wanted to change their life. Like that was just, you know what I'm saying. And then it was mainly from my niece and my nephew, Carly and Mahal. Like those are the one those the main 2 people. But when I realized like it could be bigger than just them, it could be like all my family and friends. That's when I like, all right, I can use some help because you need a team. So I was like, who do I help? Who do I ask for help? And I was like, oh, my first it was Anthony. It was just like, bro, just be there, just help me, just get this started. It was just like, just be there. Like I didn't even ask him for much. It was just like, bro, all you gotta do is just be there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying, just learn with me because I don't even know what I'm doing most of the time. Like we just doing it.
Going back to being curious.
Yeah, that's real talk though. Like I was sitting here like I was just doing it, and then like pandemic happened, all that stuff. So I just kept doing everything, and then I met Tamia, and when I met her, she seen that I already had a business, and she just asked, "Can she help?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I need help, but I wasn't going to ask you because like I was just nervous. So sometimes it's just like if you curious about who wants to help you, sometimes you just need to just ask for help, and sometimes help will find you. Tamia found Embrace Dreams, and
I love it.
She a good big reason why we in our new space today. Like it's just crazy. So it's like you just never know who gonna help you get to the next level, because at the end of the day, we all trying to do the same thing, change our family lives. Like at first, like I was just thinking about my family, then I thought about my friends, and then I thought about my friends' family.
Yeah,
that's more than
that's people who think like that. Exactly. It's not a lot of friends who thinking about more than just you. Like you think about our families too. Man, my mom just won $1.
Like yeah. Seriously, like it's just like, especially his mom, like she didn't raise me, but this lady watched me grow up. Like gave me an ass whooping or two. Like these are things like, you know, like I never would have thought that when I first met Anthony to this day, like everything that we've ever gone through, I would have never expected to deal with that like with any kind of friend. Like I went to his mom's house. I think his mom was cooking and I said something smart, but I think I was playing and she did not take it as a joke or whatever. Or if I was, whatever I said, shouldn't have said it. Man, so his mom is short and husky. Like, I didn't know she was an athlete before. Like, I didn't know this. I said what I said. The lady chased me around her house. She jumped over the couch when I jumped over the couch. Like, I'm thinking I'm athletic. I'm thinking I'm this. She flying. I'm like, oh my God. So when she caught me, she choked me almost to death. But
I just want you to know you was in trouble for 2 reasons. For whatever you did and because you ran.
Yeah.
oh, for whatever I said, yeah.
And because you ran.
Here go the kicker to the story though. This how I knew, like a week, like it was like a day later or like a little less than a week, I want to say, because we was playing basketball at the time. So I was at your crib often.
Yeah.
Around this time. My mom came to pick me up that next day, same night or whatever. I'm mad. I'm like, I'm gonna tell my mom. My mom going beat this lady up. Da, 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 da. Bro, my mom pulls up. She says, "Hey Gina, how are you?" I'm looking back and forth like, "Mom, this lady hit me." She said, "So?" I said, "What do you mean so?" So everything I thought was going to happen didn't. She told my mom prior to my mom getting there. I didn't call my mom. No, I could have called my mom right then and there and said that. No. She literally texted or called my mom or what. I don't know how she told my mom, but she told my mom before me. And my mom was like, "Oh, okay. When the next time can you come over?" I'm like, "Oh, no." But I couldn't go nowhere else because after practice or before practice, I only could go to the closest person to my house, his house. So I was like, I'm stuck. And from there it was just like, well, not playing with that lady again. Because
I ain't gonna lie though, that just shows that she has love for you. And, like that's tough love. Like it just was more so a teaching moment, and that's something that like
that was the first and last time though that ever happened.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be that one and done type of thing. Like she definitely she's a good mom, and she definitely taught me to be the person I am today, and I'm definitely grateful for that.
Yeah, like the funniest thing was about that whole thing. I'm sitting here like that will always be a story I tell about your mom because I'm sitting here like it's no way in the world that really happened. Like I remember it happened like it was like a blur. Like it happened fast. Like I think I took a equivalent of 15 steps before she caught me. So if you could remember how big the house was, it probably was this big, like as big as this studio is right here, bro. It probably was just this big, and the couch was just in the middle of the floor. That was the only difference. I swear to God, bro. I took 15 steps and it got me like, boy, like I was, bro. That was that was crazy. But needless to say, like this lady cooked for me, took me here. I've met his entire family. Like it was times where I was with his mom, just with his mom. He was, I don't know what he was doing. He was probably doing something else. But I'm with his mom or something. And I'm with her riding around the city, just being with his mom. Like, all right, I'm with IG now. Like once we got to what, I want to say 7th grade, that's when it was like, all right, yeah, like, because I kind of convinced you to go to Newman in a way.
I didn't want to go to all boys school too.
Bro, I was like, because I asked you, I was like, bro, where you going? And mind you, Newman and Roman it was Newman, Roman, and like, I want to say like Wood or Ryan or something that always came to the 8th graders for our school. And I was like, bro, go to Newman, because remember Newman was coming to our games when we was when you was in 8th grade. And I don't know if you peeped it. Exactly. Bro, I only peeped it because fucking you remember Quade Green? He had pulled up to one of our games one time. Yeah. And I seen him and I'm like, mind you, it was him. It was like I think because I forgot who was, but it was the Newman coaches and him for sure. Okay. And they pulled up, and I'm like, oh snap! Like it's these
Dada.
I don't think Dada came.
Dada was a year older.
No, wait. And you're in.
Dada.
Yeah, Dada.
You talking about which one? You talking about Lil Dada or Big Dada?
Big Dada.
Big Dada was in the same class as Quade. Yeah, but I don't know if he was at the game that I'm talking about. Needless to say, bro, when he came, I was like, oh, all right, bet. Like I'm trying to go to Newman. I'm like, bet. They come in to watch the game. I'm like, bet, I'm going there. Yeah. So I was like, I ain't know if you was going. I ain't know where you was going. I was like, bro, like I ain't going to Roman, bro. Like I was like, listen, I'm going to Newman, and I think they won the PCL that year.
It was tough,
bro. And I had went to the Palestra, bro. That was the first time I went to the Palestra.
That's when I'm sorry, she over here just like dang.
No, I'm listening.
But that's when like Tony Snell, not Tony Snell.
No, that was Jaquan. That was when Jaquan. That was Jaquan Newton senior year.
Yeah.
Was it?
No. That was the year before. I think that's when Fresh and everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh. It was the year after Quan Newton though.
Yeah.
He graduated the year after.
For real?
Fresh was there. Your fresh was there.
No,
he was still
sure
at Newman your
year
freshman year.
before?
No.
Yeah.
Fresh graduated. If I graduated 19 in high school, Quade was 17. So this is 2014, 15. Yeah, this is Quan. Yeah, that was Quan Newton's senior year.
But all that to say, wait, what were you trying?
Needless to say, that's how I knew. I was like, no, bro. Like, I ain't going to Roman because I think they beat Roman that year in the chip. I'm like, one, I ain't going to an all boys school. Two, no, like and they lost. I'm not going there. I still ended up at fucking Roman 3 years later, but like we went to Newman first. And I was like, yeah, bro. And then once you went, it was a wrap. Like all I had to do was wait. All I had to do was apply and wait for my acceptance letter. Like, bro, I applied to Newman immediately. Like, soon as they gave, it was like the chance to start applying to high schools and at St. Francis because they help you do all that. Mm-hmm. That's soon as I applied, I was like, yeah, I'm Newman, and I got the letter. My dad was at my grandma's house. I'm like, I'm going to Newman. I'm like, bet. Like,
you went to Lincoln. Let's talk about that. Lincoln. Let's clap that up. You graduating?
I mean, yeah, that's cool. Ooh,
yeah, that's a big thing, though.
Oh no, the graduation part. Yeah,
let's focus on that
you said Lincoln.
I know, but you graduated.
You said Lincoln, like
bachelor's.
Cool.
Feel me?
That's what's
You
up.
graduating. You feel
I'm
me?
graduating. I'm ready.
Big scholars, not the little ones. But we did the Dream for Thought.
Mm-hmm. Guys, this feels like a full circle moment.
I know.
I can't wait. You ready? What I'm about to say next?
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Don't be silly, rap your Willie. No, but I man, I'm just happy that we got this opportunity. Like, this opportunity was crazy. Like,
yes.
boy.
Huge shout out. Thank you so much to cmpradio.net. You will be seeing us more every week. Saturdays at 5 o'clock. Embrace Stream the podcast only on cmpradio.net.
You know what I'm saying? And one day we just going to tap in with y'all through the Instagram, give y'all like just how it look, like how we do this.
Yes, a vlog.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna do a vlog. We're gonna do a vlog.
Vlogs in store.
Yes, this has been another episode of Embrace Stream the podcast. Make sure you shop some merch at Embrace Streams Co. and follow us on Instagram at Embrace Streams the podcast. Bye, guys.
Shop now.